In Jungle Book news, submitted by Ashley, a fan from Barbados.
Barbados.
Ooh.
Isn't that where Rihanna is from?
Yep.
Yeah. A man who was raised by wolves is disappointed by life among humans.
Of course you will, man. It's fucking confining out here, dude, in the real world.
Raised by wolves.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Can he even speak English?
Or does he speak howl?
Yeah, let me get those details.
So when he's in the city, he's like,
His butt starts shaking.
Dumb.
Fucking scratches his ear with his feet.
I know, that'd be fucking crazy. I want to see that.
Yeah, so this man named Marcos.
He has a crush on a girl, pisses on her.
Is that what wolves do?
Let me see.
I wouldn't, honestly though, if somebody was raised by wolves, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what they did to show affection. Really wouldn't.
It's like you have an interesting smelling asshole. I don't
Start
know about
humping
you.
her leg. Mm-hmm. Sorry, I'm just horny.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, also if you hump somebody's leg and then they get upset about it, you just say I was raised by wolves.
I really want to hump your vagina, but your leg was just there first, so.
I know.
Yeah, so Marcos, he lived among wolves for 12 years.
Damn.
And this takes place in Spain, so he speaks Spanish. And so,
So you hung out with Spanish wolves?
yeah.
Those guys are romantic.
Yeah, that
Those romantic wolves.
As soon as you said that, I saw the wolves sitting like this, their fucking leg crossed, smoking. Yeah, with the fucking...
Yeah, so this man is now 72 years old. He was born in 1946. He lost his mom when he was only 3 years old. Soon after, his father abandoned him to live with another woman in a neighboring town. But then he was taken to a sheep herder in the mountains, and he was tasked to look after 300 sheep. And so
how old was he when he was a 3-year-old looking over sheep?
maybe a little older
like
than
maybe
that.
like a 6-year-old or something.
Probably around
yeah, I
that.
feel like a 6-year-old could do that.
Yeah.
So he knows enough human shit.
Yeah.
The reason why I'm asking is because like there are people that have been raised by wolves since like a baby.
Oh, damn.
And they don't have any human
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
It was a great case study for like nature versus nurture, and they can't function or learn language or learn affection and all that stuff because once you pass that stage, when a child can absorb all those skills, you can't ever go back.
Damn.
Ooh.
Oh, that development, like their brain. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so then once he went to that old sheep herder, then the sheep herder died when he was 8 years old.
Damn, this poor baby.
I know.
Shitty life. God
Yeah,
damn.
very shitty. Before the old
At least he
man...
got 300 furry things to play with.
Well, let's see what she's about to say.
We think this is shitty, right? But he's looking at us like, you don't know how fucking
We don't know
bad you
yet.
got it.
She's about to
Oh, yeah.
say something that sounds like it's more fucked up.
Yeah, so before the old man died, he did teach him how to make fire and use various tools. But then when it was 1954, that's when the dude died, leaving him alone. And then it's not really known exactly how Marcos wound up living with wild wolves in the mountains, but he did. And he lived with them for 12 years until the Civil Guard found him. And by the time they found him, he had already replaced human words or spoken words with grunts. And
You guys know that huh over there? The huh?
Damn.
Have you guys ever last night or whatever?
That's tight.
That just sounds like a chola speaking, dude, or cholo.
Ooh, what's up, fool?
You replaced human words with grunts.
He's just Mexican.
or like Cardi B, how she does her she does her grunts.
Or like fucking Rick Ross or
Diced pineapples.
I had a phase where I did a Rick Ross grunt after a lot of things. Everybody has this. Why are you looking at me like that?
This was actually burped and you didn't notice, so I was like,
Yeah, no, I had a phase. I thought that the noise he made was pretty cool, so like sometimes I would do it. Yeah, it was. Look, I see the disapproval in your face too.
Yeah, cause it's fucking Rick Ross. Huh? Yeah.
It sounds cool though.
Like Rick Ross is like to me, he's like the phoniest motherfucker on earth, dude. You take Freeway fucking Ricky's name, right?
Yeah.
You were a fucking prison guard.
Yeah.
And now you're a fucking the fuck on out of here, dude. I would never say it to your face, but
He's a prison guard and he's rapping about that thug life.
thug life. That's
I thought he was a gangster.
no, he was a prison guard.
I still think he's a gangster. I liked that Dice Pineapple song.
Yeah. Oh, that stuck with
And
me
he
too.
was on the Suicide Squad soundtrack. Gangster.
I think as a prison guard, he learned about all these gang stories and then he just used it as motivation in his music. So he's a great portrayer.
Yeah.
I think he's a great artist.
Dice pineapples. Got that raspy ass voice and shit.
Yeah, but back to Marcos here. At one point, he tried to go live with the wolves again because he just did not like life with humans. But by the time that he tried to go back to the wolves, it wasn't the same anymore, and the wolves no longer saw him as a brother.
Well, because it's a different pack.
He smelled like human, or not?
Oh, that's.
Or yeah.
You smell like the city. You smell like cologne.
Oh, that's so sad.
Yeah, he said because he would wear cologne.
They're like, who are you?
Oh, that's so beautiful, but so sad at the end.
We liked you when you smelled like pee like us.
Yeah, because he says that like he could tell that they were right there, like he could hear them panting, and like he would call out to them, but they wouldn't approach him because he smelled like a person.
How long was he away from like his pack after that?
They don't mention like how much time went on from when like he was first taken to when he tried to go back. But I mean, this dude is 70, what is he? 72 now. And he lived with them for 12 years from when he was 8.
So that means he was around
20
20.
years old.
20.
And then maybe he integrated back into being a human. I would imagine like, you know, wolves and dogs don't live as long as humans, right? So like they might be
pretty-
aging really bad or like, you know, or by the time it's a whole new group or I don't know.
Yeah, they wouldn't remember him anymore. Also, it's kind of sad that he was just like looking for somebody to accept him for his whole life, and then he tries to go back to his pack that he thinks will accept him.
Yeah.
And they turn him away too.
I want to hear this guy's full story. I'm so interested in just.
They should make a movie about him.
What's his name? Like Antonio or something? Or
Marcos.
Oh, Marcos.
Marcos Rodriguez
It was
Pantoja.
hard. I wanted to pee on everything, but they wouldn't let me. How are they going to know where to find me? I don't know.
No, it was really sweet because he's saying that they taught him how to survive in the wild. They showed him which berries and mushrooms were safe to eat, and then which ones were poisonous.
That's cool.
Yeah, they would teach him all that. And then that he remembers sleeping in caves among bats, snakes, and deer, and running barefoot on rough terrain without a care in the world. And that he would only wrap his feet up when they hurt because of the snow. But that he had such big calluses on his feet that kicking a rock was like kicking a ball.
That's what our feet are supposed to be like. We're supposed to have really thick calluses. Yeah.
Like hooves.
Yeah. I mean, humans aren't meant to have shoes.
Like the pads of a dog. You know, dog pads are like hella rough. They're thick.
I can't do that. I like my feet soft.
Yeah, I like getting pedicures and stuff.
Yeah, I like the different colors.
Except for, well, I like getting pedicures until they start tickling my feet and shit, and then I get real upset.
For me, it's the pinky toe. Don't touch that one. That one's weird. Like, I'm like, it's too much.
Really? Like the center of your feet? They don't get you there?
No.
Yeah, sometimes I think they just like to mess with me and they just keep rubbing my feet. So-
No, I compared my cat's paws to Casey's family's cats that they're actually
I
outdoor
thought you were going to
cats.
say Casey's feet.
No. Casey's family's cats in Dallas. And those, obviously because they're outdoors, they're like way
Rougher,
more rough.
huh?
And then my cats are like princess paws because they're indoors and they
They're all
only have...
soft and pink.
Yeah, they are. They're super soft. They're so soft that I even set up my thumbprint thing on my iPhone to my cat's like paw thing because it actually works.
And it works?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
It works.
So every time you want to check your phone, you gotta like...
Well,
It's
you know
just
you
one
can
of
put
the people.
multiple. You could put multiple
Oh.
thumbprints, or like
So your cat has access to your phone.
my old phone. This is like 2 phones ago.
Your cat has a fucking Tinder and shit. Just
No, but when it worked, I'm like, oh my god, how cute! You could unlock my phone if you wanted to.
Did he say about anything about like why he doesn't like humans or like why he doesn't like?
So they briefly go over it. In this article, they said that he talks about being cheated and abused by his fellow man, exploited by bosses in the hospitality and construction business, and laughed at by his peers because he doesn't know much about things like soccer and politics. So he just feels really heartbroken that like his fellow man, it treats
He's
him
like
like that.
judged.
Yeah, but then the wolves, like, they wouldn't do that.
I mean, that's
Well,
kind
duh.
of. He never got
Obviously,
to
well,
learn
yeah.
that
But, like,
life is
even-
hard. Okay,
They could
life
have
is
ignored
hard.
him and shit. And they could have.
But that's not how people are. That's not how human beings
Here's
are.
Marcos.
Oh,
Damn,
he
that's
does look
dope.
really sad.
That he had a fucking hard
Yeah.
He did.
That's a fly ass jacket, bro.
It is.
Oh, is that him with the
Is that
wolf?
wolf?
life. That's crazy because like you can't. I don't know. That's dope to me that he was able to live with wolves.
God, look at the size of that animal, though. Fuck,
They're
wolves
big,
are huge,
dude.
man.
Yeah, remember we went to the
Yeah.
wolf sanctuary?
And they're odorless, which is dope.
Yeah, and their fur is so crazy. It's
Just-
like thick and like it's not like a dog's fur.
Not even close.
That's like when
Yeah.
when I was watching on YouTube, like those wolf, people who like are integrated with wolves, and you see a wolf jump up on a man, and he's like his height, and I was like,
a wolf licked my face.
oh really?
Yeah.
Did it throw up?
That sounds dangerous.
No, it was like it's no, his eyes were all.
But you know, most of those wolves, they're not 100%. The one that we saw, a lot of them, they're all dog.
But they're still wild. They could have fucking ate my face.
I read earlier a wolf is an apex predator.
Yep. It is.
Apex.
And they'll eat you if
You
they.
learned what apex meant.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I don't like wolves. Like I'm like, oh, they're cool, but I like dogs.
Didn't we go to the wolf sanctuary?
No. I like them, but for me, like not the way people fantasize about them. Like, oh, I'm gonna be my spirit animal is a wolf.
Oh, you mean like
It's
butt plug status?
I'm like, yeah, you don't even know the true like craziness of a wolf. Like, I rather just.
They're
I think
invasive,
dogs,
dude.
I'm like, dogs are cool. You know, dogs are more complex.
I like Cocker Spaniels and Shiba Inus. That's what I like.
Yeah, and I think wolves are like, that's the real
What?
dog eat dog.
Just everything about you is just so fucking opposite. Like you're this big ass dude and you want the fucking smallest
Well, I grew
dog.
up with a Cocker Spaniel, and when he died, I cried a lot. So that's why.
Cocker spaniels are dope.
They're
pretty
cute. But look at his fucking monstrous size. He wants a Mini Cooper. He wants some fucking.
I don't want a Mini Cooper.
You said you
I defended Steve's choice in the Mini Cooper because it's surprisingly spacious.
Because secure men don't have to drive and have
I don't need a
aggressive
pit
things.
bull.
Yeah.
All my neighbors in Sacramento have fucking pit bulls.
That's true. That's
Pitbulls are
true.
so pretty.
Like, I feel like if I see a guy with a motorcycle and a pit bull, like you're compensating.
Yep.
Like seriously.
Why you
know?
gotta look so hard?
The only reason why I
Think
don't
he
like
gotta
pit
look
bulls
hard.
is because they poop so big, so huge.
Big dogs have big.
And when they play, dude, they're fucking strong, man.
They're solid.
That's why I like playing
Their
with them,
legs
though.
are like
It's like
I like wrestling a thick ass dog because you body slam and they won't cry.
They feel more sturdier than any dog that I've ever felt.
Yeah.
Like when you pet a pit bull, like so there's this pit bull named Steve. It wasn't my pit bull, but the person that owned the house like this way from us, they abandoned this little pit bull, and I was like feeding it to take care of it, and I took it in just until like we could give it up to another family. But that dog was so like friendly, but when I would pet it, I would like smack it in the butt, and it wouldn't feel anything.
and it was like
Yeah.
because they're like it's like a thick dog.
because it's nice and thick and muscular.
yeah, it's Jack.
It's like a bodybuilder midget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That dog was fucking
It's so
smart, too.
cute. It's like a baby too. It's like forever baby face.
It was like that caramel brown and that white patchy color, so it was fucking
I
cute.
like patchy pit bulls, the little spots all over the place.
I want a beagle.
Beagles are cool.
I like beagles too.
Beagles are cool.
They just howl too much for me.